large screen presence.
There's Eddie. There's Eddie.
It's Eddie, half of Eddie.
Maria's gone out to the car to get something to show us. There's lovely Lynn. There's lovely Steve.
I think you need thicker glasses.
And there's the boss of this outfit.
Yeah.
Where?
All right.
Underwear.
Dave just left the room a little while ago.
All right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
It's Rob from Salem.
Hey, Rob! Early!
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Okay. Quick question, Gary. Paula's on a conference call. Could she vote with me or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
of
you
course.
can.
Yeah, she listened. We know you're not going to lie.
No. So there would be 2 for Blue Oyster Cult.
Woohoo!
You're doing a good job over there.
You're
in
doing a
Salem.
great job, Rob.
It's a great song. It's absolutely
It
a
really-
great song.
I had never heard your song before, Steve, and I wanted to go to sleep.
Really?
You wanted to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Are you, Lynn? Go ahead. It's all you, Lynn. It's all you, Lynn.
No, I actually love
Don't-
that song, and you know what?
Really?
It's just I don't know. I think it's a happy song, and I don't know.
Hey, do they have any oysters up there in Salem Harbor?
I wouldn't eat them.
You wouldn't eat them.
No. The local oysters would be
2002.
Ipswich and Gloucester. I wouldn't eat them out of Salem Harbor.
Yeah.
No way. Mm-mm.
That's amazing.
I had something else to ask you, and I completely forgot. Oh, well. They'll come to me.
They'll
Have
come
a
back.
great weekend.
You can call back. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, you can call back. We got to go to a break.
Bye, Rob.
Hey. wanna-
We're not going to go to a break.
And Paula.
Don't tell
Bye,
me
Paula.
what to do.
I'm going to tell you what to do.
Gary, don't go to a break.
I'm not going to go to a
Okay.
break because I had a caller who's been waiting and I wanted to get to him.
We've
Good
got
morning.
First time for everything.
Who am I speaking?
This is Eddie.
Oh,
Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
No, it's not Eddie. It's Freddie.
Hey, it's Fred from Worcester. How are you?
How you
Good.
doing?
Hi.
Wow.
Both.
It's actually
very,
Fred from
very-
Ashland.
Well, that's true. Yeah, they're both very peppy songs, but I'm gonna have to go with Electric Light Orchestra.
Okay.
well, somebody had to, Fred. So thank you.
know,
Thank you for stepping up.
Check's in the mail.
Well, I'm gonna see him tomorrow, and I wouldn't.
Yeah, I understand.
What
I
car-
understand.
No,
Yeah,
he didn't
okay.
have to do that, and he wouldn't. What car are you
No, I-
bringing?
The car you don't like.
That seedy Dodge with those
The seedy
ugly
Dodge.
wheels?
Yes.
Why don't you bring a better car?
Change your vote.
The car I would have brought needs a transmission, but somebody hasn't
It
fixed it
doesn't
yet.
need a transmission.
Well, it needs to be resealed.
Yeah, but it'll still run and drive.
Yeah, it will. But okay, here, Stevie. Question:
Yeah.
Your favorite automotive division? You know what that is?
No, I don't.
Okay, had Pontiac straight 6 engines. How many did they have, and can you name them numerically? Dun, dun,
Pontiacs?
dun.
What, Pontiac straight 6 engine?
Yes.
Well, Pontiac used straight 6s, flathead 6s, up until 1954. And then the Pontiac came back with the straight 6 in 1964. It was the 215, which was like a derivative of the Chevy engine. And then in 1966, they had the overhead cam 6 engine. It was a 230 cubic inch engine. And then in 1968 and 1969, the overhead cam became 250 cubic inches. And then in 1970...
Is this ever going to end?
No, it's not. He asked the question. In 1970, they started using the Chevrolet 250 cubic
What
inch
years
six.
did cars have tires? Do you want to go with that
Oh, there
one?
we go.
Why
Can we
didn't
go
you,
with that
why
one,
didn't
no?
you ask the Volkswagen question?
Yeah. Did I answer correctly?
Well, I got this from Derek at Vice Grip Garage, but
And what did
according
Derek
to-
at Vice Grip Garage say?
he said there were 8 of them.
And what were they?
And that would have been a nice, short, simple answer.
Yeah.
The 186.7 cubic inch, 200, 208, 215, 223, 230, 239.
Derek at Vice Grip Garage is wrong, like the defense is wrong.
He's
'Cause
wrong.
Chevy didn't make a
What-
327 in 55.
What movie was that from?
I don't know.
That's on I swear that's on every week on.
Didn't have
it's-
positive traction either.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. But it had the exact same wheelbase.
Yes.
But
Color.
which that information wasn't correct either.
No, that wasn't correct.
And the
either.
Tempest didn't use 14-inch wheels that use 15-inch wheels. But that's beside the point. But thank you, Fred. And Derek is wrong.
Yeah, Derek is wrong. Is Eddie coming tomorrow?
Eddie is not coming tomorrow.
Oh,
Eddie
geez.
very
Okay.
rarely strays away from Woonsocket.
Where is this?
Boxborough, Mass.
Yeah, too
Matter
far.
of fact, the AMX is sitting right outside right
That's
now.
right.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
But it would be sitting beside other AMX.
And we're gonna show a picture of it in a minute,
Yes, we are.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
because it made the front page of the news. So
Yeah, 22
Really?
years
Way
ago.
back when.
22 years.
It's been on the front page many times.
I'm sure.
so
He bought it
Nice.
new.
Did I?
Did he buy it new? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
So anyway, we got to go to a break. Fred, I'll see you tomorrow.
all right.
Copy that.
Unless
Have
you
a
wanted
good
to
day,
come
guys.
tonight.
No, I'm not coming tonight.
Okay.
Good
All
to
right.
Walt tonight.
Okay.
All
All right.
talk to
Well,
you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
thank you, Fred. We'll be right back.
Thanks, bye.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ON is always on.
Hi, this is Steve Peluso, owner of Peluso Precision Automotive in Mendon. Since 2017, Peluso Precision Automotive has been your destination for auto care, transmissions, and general classic car repair. I've had a passion for classic cars since I was born, and I started hanging around a gas station when I was 7 years old. Plus, I have more than 40 years of experience repairing the classics. So if you have a 53 Bel Air, or a 67 Mustang, or a 71 Dodge, and it needs servicing, bring it to Peluso Precision Automotive, 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon. Peluso Precision Automotive is your vintage car specialist, so give us a call at 508-478-8900. And remember the number, it's 508-478-8900.
New England's most beloved auction gallery is right in our backyard. It's Trudell's Auction Gallery of Bellingham. They were voted the gold medal for the best auction in ON Radio's Best of the Blackstone Valley. Live auctions are held every Monday throughout the summer. Doors open at 8 and the auction begins promptly at 9. Auctions are held indoors or outdoors depending on the week. So check their website, TrudellsAuction.com, to see if this Monday's auction will be inside or outside. Trudell's Auction Gallery, 799 South Main Street, Bellingham, right next door to Arigna's Irish Pub. This Tuesday and every Tuesday throughout the summer is Car Cruise Night at the Beef Barn in North Smithfield. Car Cruise Night was very popular last year. In fact, more than 200 modern and classic cars and trucks attended each week. There's no charge to participate, and it's open to the public. So make plans to be at the Beef Barn every Tuesday. Car Cruise at the Beef Barn starts at 3 p.m. Check their website in case of inclement weather. Car Cruise every Tuesday beginning at 3 p.m. at the Beef Barn, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield.
We are. We're on. All right. Let's see here. I am going to show this newspaper article from 2002.
Yeah.
You gotta move it.
Where are we there? There we go. A guy, a girl, and a brand new car. And this is Eddie's 71 AMX, and a picture of a wrestler. Is that you, Marie, on this guy's shoulder? Who's about to do a throwdown on Marie
Move it over
here.
a little bit. There you go.
I'm going to read the just a little paragraph here. Woonsocket, Thursday, August 29th, 2002, when Eddie Harnois bought his 1971 Javelin AMX from Dumas.
Yep, Dumas.
Should be Dumais, but
It
Doofus.
Je ne
Dumas.
parle pas français.
Dumas Rambler Incorporated at 345 Social Street. He didn't realize at the time he would be getting a lot more than a sharp-looking muscle car. Hanwha didn't know that day in November 1971 that he would be driving down Clinton Street in the blue race-ready car a week later and catch the eye of Marie Bergeron as she walked with a friend. Hanwha, 54 years old, knew Bergeron's friend and stopped to ask the girls if they wanted a ride. Picking up chicks there, Eddie, at 54 years old. You are all right.
That's how
54 years old.
So, all right. So, good. That's it. Let's get right to the calls here. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hold on. It's Bobby.
Hi,
Yes, sir.
Bobby.
I'll make this. I will make this quick. My boss is yelling at me on my stupid two-way. But between the two songs, Mr. Blue Sky was obviously heavily influenced by Bohemian Rhapsody because it was very operatic.
And the Beatles.
And as much as I like ELO, it's not one of my favorite ELO songs. So I'm going with the Needs More Cowbell song.
That's a great song.
It is.
All right.
And I have a automotive trivia question.
Go ahead.
The Cormorant, the hood ornament on a 30s era Packard, was not only very ornamental, but it also served one other function. What was that?
What was it, a cormorant?
Cormorant.
Whatever
Yes.
that is. It's probably the hood release.
It's a big black ocean bird that you see in every New England harbor.
Was it the hood release?
Say again?
Was it the hood release?
It was just a 30s era Packard.
Yeah,
and
but
Gary's right. It's a very ornamental looking bird.
I'm just guessing it was the hood release because I know in some of the 30s cars you would lift the hood ornament and that would release the lock so you could open
Which is
the
a
hood.
great idea, by the way. And it beats trying to find the darn thing.
Yeah, like I had a problem finding Eddie's. I couldn't reach under it.
No.
Eddie's hood release is way behind the license plate.
Nope, this was on the hood, and it served for a very functional purpose.
I
It
have
had
no
nothing to
idea.
do with, and it has nothing to do with the hood latch. And probably no one will get it because it's one of my more favorite obscure things to post.
Oh.
It was a radio antenna.
No kidding. I never would have got that.
So I don't think anybody else would either. But the pictures they show were very ornamental and very very neat looking.
I'll have to look for that.
So that is it for now, guys.
Okay,
Okay, very good. Thank you, Bobby.
bye.
Bye bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
A good Friday morning to all.
Hi,
Yeah.
Moose.
Moose.
Oh, and Lynn, happy belated 21st anniversary.
Well, thank you, Moose.
And the way the show got started, maybe there won't be any more happy ones. I'm only saying that facetiously. Gary's probably giving you that chagrin, so to speak. So what is he talking about?
Yes, he does. He does that a lot.
Hi, Gary.
Good morning, Moose.
Hi, Gary. Gary.
I want to share something with you. This is very, very odd. Yesterday afternoon on AMC, they were featuring Walter Brand movies. And they went back, and I showed a couple, and I started watching one of these where he was a bank robber or something. You never know it. But the name of the movie was a Western, 1936, The Three Godfathers. Did you ever hear of that one, Gary?
Of course.
Yeah, I remember
You
that.
have. Do you know what in the first 15 minutes of the game of the film, Irene Hervey, whoever she is, she's talking to one of the bank robbers. Could have been Morris, Herbert Morris, and she says, "I detect a New England accent." So he says where he's from,
Lynn, Mass.
right? And she says, "What does she say?"
Lynn, the city of sin. You never come out the way you go in.
No.
No.
He asks her, where does she come? Where are you from? She says, I'm from Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Just like that, Woon. I picked up my head and said, what?
That's cool.
My goodness. If you catch it, it's about 15 minutes into the film, Gary. And I just, what?
Worth watching just for that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I said, what? Oh, my God. And I didn't see the rest of the film. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. Two songs. If I don't vote for ELO, my buddy Richie's going to kill me. 'Cause he's a big
Be your own man, Moose. Be your own man.
Yeah? Oh, I love ELO. Are you kidding me?
Just
love
like me.
ELO. I love them. They're in my top 10 with British.
I love them as well.
Okay, Richard, you can kill me, probably, because I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm going with Bill Wozniak. And I'll say like the last caller, I don't think that's one of their better songs. And they've made a plethora of very good songs, without a doubt. So I'm going with Blue Oyster Cult and Don't Fear the Reaper. That's a smooth
Okay.
song. It's such a smooth song. So that's my vote. So I wanted to share the Godfather thing with you, and a couple of confirmation yesterday from questions that were asked. The dance, the Rock the Boat inspired, was the most popular dance besides the Hustle. I think Bobby called in, said the Bump.
Oh,
Anybody remember the Bump?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. That was the answer to the Bump. And Sheila, our queen, who identified Olivia Trinidad as George Harrison's wife.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yay,
And
Sheila.
She's managing Apple now, and she's a
Smart
very,
lady.
very involved woman publicly and in business-like areas too. As an author, philanthropist. Now she's working with Apple and working with them publicly and financially, as that company still flourishes today.
And I thank you. You mentioned the songs yesterday, period. And I just wanted to, mention that because I didn't want to bring it up out of my great respect for Eddie, that he lost yesterday. So I didn't want to mention that. So thank you. Because we neglected to mention yesterday that Eddie lost. So.
Hey, Eddie, you can hit him. Is he in striking distance?
I think I'm ahead on the series. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right, so that's it. I have one question, and it's a Beatle question, probably easy. What Beatle #1 song mentions about a clinging wife that doesn't understand?
Say
What
that.
Beatle
Say that
#1
again.
song
I know what.
A clingy
A
A
wife?
clinging wife
Yeah,
that doesn't understand.
A clinging
See if
wife.
we can leave that for the audience.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Hey, we got to go to a break. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON, Woonsocket Radio, ON, AM, and FM.
The summer menu is now in place at Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams. They have fish tacos, seafood casserole, coconut shrimp, grilled swordfish, and so much more. Be sure to check their Facebook page for all their specials. And Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams is now open on Wednesdays for lunch and dinner. Come on down to 350 River Street, Woonsocket for great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere. Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m.
This ON, AM, and FM forecast brought to you by Chan's Fine Oriental Dining, 267 Main Street, Woonsocket. For takeouts, call 765-1900.
Beautiful sunny day today with a high of 82 and a slight breeze from the north. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight low of 59. Saturday's weather sunny with a high of 85 and calm wind. Sunday, sunshine and 85. Monday, partly sunny and 80. Tuesday, partly sunny and 84. Wednesday, partly sunny and 84 again. And on Thursday, partly sunny skies, high of 87.
It's Imperial Car's Summerfest savings event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
All right.
We got calls?
We have calls. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
How about the screen?
Okay. Geez, you want everything.
I kind of do.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. I was just waiting for you guys to be done. This is Dave from North Providence.
Hi, Dave.
Don't ever wait. Don't ever wait.
Wait for us to be done.
You just jump right on in.
All right. So two great songs, and this is a really tough decision because I love both of them. But I got to go with Mr. Blue Sky.
Oh, Dave, I'm very disappointed in you.
That's okay. I do love Don't Fear the Reaper. As a matter of fact, I have a trivia question.
Doesn't bother him at all.
No,
It's just-
I'm used to being disappointed by men.
Anyone in particular?
Only kidding. I love
I
you,
have
Dave.
I have a trivia question related. I have a trivia question related to Don't Fear the Reaper.
Okay.
Go ahead.
In what movie did two guys challenge death for their souls, and they joke to each other, "Don't fear the Reaper"?
In a movie.
Two guys challenge death for their
Two
souls.
guys were challenging death for their souls.
Was
And
it?
they joke to each other, "Don't fear the Reaper."
Was the song "The Devil Went Down to Georgia" in it?
No.
Nope.
You want to give us a decade?
80s.
Oh, Gary's out.
I'm out.
Oh, okay.
I'm
They
out.
actually met the devil too. Now that you mention it, in the movie.
Was Al Pacino in it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
No.
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 Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, I know.
We'll leave it up there.
No. I think I know. It was.
I bet you don't.
Excuse me.
I bet you don't.
Was Mike Myers in it?
Nope.
No.
I told ya!
Oh, but we will leave it out there then.
All right,
Stop
it's
guessing.
out there.
Stop guessing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will get it. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too, Dave.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
I can picture this movie. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning, people. This is the other Dave.
Hi.
Davey.
Hi, Wavy.
Hello.
I'm gonna throw out a guess at Dave's question that he Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes, that's the one I'm trying to think of.
Is
I was
it?
doing it. All right. And I don't even remember that happening in that movie, but I know that.
I don't either, but I can picture them doing it.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Yeah, and they did a sequel to that movie also, but that was just about as funny. I'm going to vote for Mr. Blue Sky. I'll agree with others that have said
Next caller, please.
Well, Wavy, I'm gonna say I got something here in front of me. It says Ultimate Classic Rock critic Michael Gallucci rated it ELO's best song. Classic rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, classic rock history. Brian Kachigian rated it as ELO's second best song, highlighting the bouncing piano groove at the beginning of the song is one of the coolest rock pop licks you've ever heard. Stereo Gum contributor Ryan Reed also rated it as ELO's second best song that, although it was released in the album as part of Concerto for a Rainy Day.
So, Davey, a bunch of people you never heard of like this song. Can we move on?
I'll
They
fix
had a
you.
lot of
I'll
great
fix
songs,
you.
But you know what influenced me a little bit too is life and death, right? Life
Yeah.
and death was the topic today.
Yes.
And
Yes.
The Bible says, talking to Steve now, he's a Bible guy, I guess a Christian believer. It says, God said this, I put before you life and death. Choose life. So, but I also like the song.
Oh,
better than
there's a hard choice, yeah. Thank you, God, for that. Those words of wisdom from on high.
How long do I have to
Some
think
people,
about this?
Yes.
some people choose death, you know. Before I hang up, I just wanted to say that I wanted to talk a little bit about Bob Newhart again. Yeah, does anybody remember when on Saturday night, Bob Newhart, there was a 3-hour lineup on Saturday night. It was probably the best ever in CBS's.
I think he was on at 9:30.
Yeah, he followed Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes.
So 9 to 9:30, and what started it off at 8 was All in the Family and MASH, and of course it ended at 10 o'clock with
I don't know.
very popular variety show that ran for maybe 12 seasons, Carol Burnett.
Oh.
Saturday night. You people don't remember Saturday night, Carol Burnett. And that album that he put out, Button Down Mind of Newhart, that was the first album to ever, it was #1. If you grew up in, people are saying in the early 60s, it was just, everybody was listening to that. And it won 2 Grammys, I think, and it was the #1 on the Billboard Hot 200, which was the album. #1. First album, the comedy album, I should say, to ever be at #1. That's all I got to say today. Good show. I'll hang up so others can call in.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank
and
you.
I got I got something here from our friend Tom from Maine. So Dave has hung up. Tom McLaughlin says paperback writer by the Beatles for the clinging wife doesn't understand, and he's going with ELO. Tough choice. Both are great songs. We play them both at his station in Maine.
Cool.
So there's one more for ELO.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, all. Happy Friday.
Hi, Sheila.
Well, first of all, Lynn, I have to start with you.
Okay.
At my age, I don't even want to think of the word that is the title of your song.
I know.
Because as far as I can see, I think I'm the oldest one calling in to the show. So anyway, nevertheless...
We don't do ID checks on this show, Sheila.
What is it, please?
We're not checking IDs, so there could be
Oh, that's
somebody
a good-
considerably older like Gary.
Oh, yeah. I wish I was back to be that young again. Never mind. So actually, Steve, I'm voting for you today.
Thank you. And don't boo
Okay.
Sheila!
I'm not going to boo Sheila.
Okay, and I just want to mention too, yesterday when I think it was one of the ladies that called in and she was talking about the living room, and I can remember going there. It's on the east side and seeing Mike Renzi and Mike Renzi trio back then, way back when. And in fact, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but a great pianist from Rhode Island. He ended up being the music director for Peggy Lee and Mel Torme for like 20-some years.
Wow.
Yeah, it was well known. This is going back probably, you guys are too young maybe, so.
Is that all there is?
Providence had this thing about couches. I mean, the cable car cinema. Anybody ever go there? You never went there? You didn't have regular seats. You had couches to sit in.
That's nice.
And,
That's better.
And Haagen-Dazs ice cream out in the lobby.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Like that.
Again, that was the living room too. They had the stuffed sofas and
Yeah.
whatever settees and
Hence
like
the
that.
term
you
the
know?
living room.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, today's my mini class reunion.
Oh,
So,
have fun.
Have a good
yeah,
time.
it's gonna be like 14 of us and maybe like 3 or 4 spouses.
That's great.
And,
So
yeah,
Are you a class of 58?
yeah, class of 58. Yep. Cumberland High School.
All right. Shout out to the class of 58 in
I was
Cumberland.
born.
I was 4 years old.
All right,
Have
all
a
right,
good
guys.
time.
Thanks, Sheila.
All right, Sheila.
Bye, Sheila.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
It's Dan over here in the woods of Blackstone.
Hello.
Hi,
Dan from the Woods in Blackstone. Hello, Dan.
Hey, you know what's funny? I was born in '58 too.
What month?
December 20th, 1958.
Oh, I'm so much older than you. I was born in March.
So I was one of those kids that got ripped off because Christmas is so close. So the
That's
birthday
right.
was-
Yeah.
Here. Same with me.
You know what I like that's interesting about the two groups you got going there? Both of them, if people have lazy tongues, like to say ELO or BOC.
Yeah.
They don't want to say Electric Light Orchestra or Blue Oyster Cult. But anyway, my vote's going for Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Now my wife is sitting here. Can she vote? even
Yes.
though she
Absolutely.
Yes, she can vote as well.
She's gonna vote for BOC too.
Okay.
Woohoo.
See, you were all
So you
upset.
got-
I
you
was
got
not
two over
upset.
here
How long have you been in Blackstone, Dan?
I have to ask the wife. Robin, how long have we been in Blackstone? Huh? Since 2006. Can anybody do math? Because I'm bad at it.
Where did you live
That's
before
18
that?
years.
Grew up in Millis.
In Millis. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My cousins lived in Millis.
So you couldn't afford to stay in Millis anymore. So
You got that right.
Oh,
We searched
gosh,
for a house
yeah.
for at least 3 years. We went to every piece of crap house you could possibly see. Until we found this one over here, this little cottage in the woods of Blackstone that was all redone. So
Oh,
we
nice.
scooped it up for a bargain.
That's great. Blackstone's great. It's just like when people ask me how I went from living in Dedham and having a shop in West Roxbury, how I ended up in Mendon, I says, because you can buy property out there. Well, you can't
Oh,
Well,
now.
my
you
sister
know-
lives in Mendon. That's where my sister lives. She lives in Mendon.
who's? Oh yeah. What's your sister's name?
Donna Damaris. She lives in Kinsley Lane, which is one of those roads.
Right on the lake.
Current Road. Yes, right on the lake. You got it.
Is that named after Ed Kinsley's father?
I don't know if it goes to his family or not, but it might. No, not his father though.
Okay.
But yeah, Kinsley Lane is a. If you see a car
That's
coming, you
over.
gotta pull over into the water. So, but
All right, guys. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're
yeah.
going to go to a break.
Whenever I sold a house and listed a house in Black, don't tell me what to do. How many times do I have to tell you
It
that?
doesn't matter. You gotta he hung up. You gotta press the button.
Whenever I sold a house or listed a house in
Unbelievable.
Blackstone, the people that end up buying it invariably would be a younger family that had moved away from Blackstone, but now they had children, and they wanted to move back to Blackstone so their kids could go to the school system. So that's a great testament to Blackstone's school system.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's happened several times in my 30-year career. So anyway,
We're gonna go to a break.
all right already. Jeez.
Join the Coffee and Panel weekday mornings at 8 on ON Radio.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900.
This is an ad about a self-made teen. Me. See, I go to school, I do my chores, but I also have my own goals. I'm saving what I earn from making radio ads like this one to buy a gaming computer, and I'm using my Embark account to do it. With no fees, mobile banking, and a money management tool, it's like a spend account, but a lot smarter. So if you're a self-made teen like me, I suggest you get one too. The Embark account, banking for the self-made teen. Navigant Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
This ONAM and FM weather forecast is sponsored by Inferno Audio for remote car starters and for copies of your car keys at prices far lower than the dealership. See Keith at Inferno Audio, 160 Clinton Street in Woonsocket. Visit infernoaudio.com. Beautiful sunny day today with a high of 82 and a slight breeze from the north. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight low of 59. Saturday's weather sunny with a high of 85 and calm wind. Sunday, sunshine and 85. Monday, partly sunny and 80. Tuesday, partly sunny and 84. Wednesday, partly sunny and 84 again. And on Thursday, partly sunny skies, high of 87.
All right, we are back. And whoops,
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to press that button yet. What did I do that for? All right, good morning. To my speaking.
How about put this?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, John W.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, how are you?
All righty. A bit of a sore throat, allergies, but, that's life.
Smile, Marie.
Let me throw out a couple of pieces of Woodstock trivia. There was a band that performed very late in the event. They did a pretty good job. They got a standing ovation at the end of their performance. And went on to start a TV series, or star in a TV series. What was that band's name?
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Well, the band was, a band, you'd have to be at Woodstock to try and recall some of the TV series that were on, a musical series, by the way, that were on in the latter part of the 1960s, I would say. Maybe into the 1970s. Anyone want to take a guess at it?
I don't remember. The Cowsills weren't in Woodstock, were they? So,
No, they weren't.
So who was it?
They have local connections here.
They have a local connection here. That's why I went with the Cowsills.
I don't know.
I can't.
We'll see if someone in the audience can pick up on this one.
All right.
All right.
All righty, I'll be listening.
Very good.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Bye now.
Oh, and I do want to announce that we will be leaving promptly at 10:30 because we have other people that need to get
Well,
in.
not really promptly, but close.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Hey, morning, gang. Armin calling
Hey,
in.
Armin.
Hi, Armin.
All right, two great songs today. You got the ELO song of Every Complicated with different movements and tempos and all that. Mr. in Don't Fear the Reaper, just a straight-ahead rocker. And, sometimes a complicated song is good, and sometimes it's bad. Some people might like it, some people might not. But I'm going to go with ELO on this one.
Okay.
Oh, you tied it up.
Yeah, just love it. I mean, sometimes I love the straight-ahead rockers, too. But we got to give the slight advantage to ELO on this one. Could have gone for either one. in that movie, the Three Godfathers, that's a great movie. That's been done like 6 or 7 times, I believe. You know, John Wayne was in one of those versions.
John Wayne did one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
with
that one.
of that story. And that was at Woodstock. I mean, just something came to mind. Was the Fifth Dimension at Woodstock, perhaps? But they were on TV for a while. Didn't they have their own show?
Well, what's the local connection, though?
Yeah. All right. Well, I resend that band. So I won't get it wrong. All right. Here's an automotive question. I was watching the auctions the other day. What are the first 2 American cars to have fiberglass bodies?
I would say Corvette would be one.
That is correct. And the hard one.
And the hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. You don't see these every day. Put it this way. First 2 cars to have.
And it was
bodies.
The hard one was a production car.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was American. Yeah, it was a production. Yeah, it wasn't one-off or anything like that.
But you could go into the dealership and buy it.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you this. The Corvette was the first one, 1953. It was 1954. This car came out. It was an oddball.
What was it, like an AMC or a Kaiser Darren or something like that?
You nailed it. Ring that bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
I was going to say Kaiser.
Yeah, the Kaiser Darren, second car to have a fiberglass body.
And what was the other weird thing about a Kaiser Darren?
The doors
go into the fender.
It had an envelope door. The door slid forward into the fender.
Yeah.
Really?
We saw
Yep.
that at car show.
You didn't think I was going to get it, neither did I. You
Good going.
gave it away by telling me 54, which let me hone in on it.
Very ugly car.
I like it.
You like it? I think it was ugly.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But the doors, the doors sliding forward, that was pretty different.
Very.
Yep.
You see him every so often at car shows.
Yeah, not very,
There's
but
a
you
few-
see that
there's
there's
a
a
few
big
of 'em
gap between the outer skin of the fender and the door to allow that door to slide
There's
in.
a few of them out there.
Yep.
That must have been impossible to get out of if you got in any kind of an accident.
Well, nobody thought about safety back then.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It was gimmicks. That was a good question, Armin. I appreciate that.
Good question.
Yeah. Imagine trying to fix that. If you got a fender bender. Wow.
I didn't realize that was fiberglass.
Yeah. Moose's question yesterday, I didn't throw it out there. He had a question, something like the best bass player.
Yeah, I was going to ask him.
UK. I mean, to me, in my eyes, the technical bass player, the most technical with the best ability, is John Entwistle of the Who. I think he was the best, but.
But he said it was surprising to him. So.
Yeah, I mean, it could be somebody that sang too, and then my second guess was going to be probably Jack Bruce from Cream. I mean, he could play the heck out of bass.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a surprise. I don't know.
Well, that's technically John Entwistle. I don't think anybody can touch him.
No.
On as far as playing capability, but all right, Gary, I'll let you get some more calls.
All right.
in.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Paul and Narragansett.
Paul and Narragansett.
Have a Gansett. Hi, neighbor.
I guess I'll go with Lynn's song because Steve's song broke up while I was driving.
We'll take the vote.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
A jumper cable walked into a bar and asked for a beer. The bartender says, "Okay, but don't start anything."
Don't start anything.
The grasshopper walked into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm going to serve you a drink named after you." The grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Steve?" Last one.
Okay.
An electron walked into a bar and asked, "How much for a beer?"
No charge.
The bartender says, "No charge."
I got that.
Everyone have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're going to do studio vote too after.
You telling me what to do now, too?
I just said
Yeah, we're
after.
ganging
I
up
didn't say
on you.
right now.
Good
Lorraine,
morning. To who am I
don't
speaking?
pay attention to him.
Hello, guys. Back at you
Hello,
one more time.
sir.
We got a correct answer, which I forgot to to ask again this morning. Armin the Hammer, John Entwistle, was voted the greatest bassist player by Rolling Stone magazine in 2011. The 2011 poll. He was only 57 when he died. So that, I kind of forget about him.
Yeah.
But he's right on the money there. I've got a breaking news trivia. And I may leave it because you guys are going to get it promptly at 10:30. Last week, this female artist passed away. She had 4 top 40 hits. 3 of them, oddly, all made it to the same number 12. Pretty successful in the country charts, too. But she had backup vocals for Elvis, Percy Sledge, Joe Tex, Bobby Goldsboro, and Tommy Rowe. Who is this female? She had 4 top 40 hits in the 60s, I believe.
Okay.
I'll leave it out there if you can get it. If not, everybody have a good weekend and a very good show the entire week.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
All right, I got a text in vote from Randolph, and I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's going against me with Mr. Blue Sky.
Thank you, Donna.
Okay, well.
The challenge was life and death. I don't think she understood. I had death. Steve had
She
life.
likes the song better. And so do you.
All right, good morning. To whom am I speaking?
No, I'm only kidding.
Dan over in Blackstone here again.
Yeah, Dan.
All right, there was a lot of great acts at Woodstock. I'm not saying any of them were bad, but this is probably the most out-of-place act that was there that they're looking for that went on to have a TV show. And believe it or not, these guys get up on stage. They were called Sha-Na-Na.
Oh, yeah. Sean and I was there.
Yeah, and you're right. They were very out of place.
The local thing is that Bowser guy. He's from around here. You hear him every once in a while on the
Yep.
radio.
Yep.
Yeah.
Promoting some oldie show.
Yeah.
But there
Yep.
you go.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
I saw Sean and I at
We saw Sean and I.
We saw
at,
Sean.
I
at,
saw him a couple of times.
at what is it? Foxborough Stadium there with the Beach Boys. They opened for the Beach Boys.
I saw him probably 30 years ago.
Nobody cares. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
I care.
I was too late. This is Davey again. I was going to call in and say Sha-Na-Na because I remember them having the TV show that they had following Woodstock, and I know they were at Woodstock. I didn't know the local connection, though, and he said Bowser guy was around here. So that's all.
Okay.
But,
Bowser looked like a Woonsocket rocket, didn't he?
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. We're going to do a studio vote. Go ahead, Eddie.
Lynn.
Lynn.
Well, of course,
Lynn.
the Reaper.
ELO.
Who?
Yeah. The one you can't vote for because you're not allowed to.
He doesn't like the
He's
song.
not allowed to vote for it. Even if he liked it, he's not allowed to vote
You
for
know,
it.
I'm glad Armin mentioned it because it's exactly why I don't like ELO. It's too complicated.
It's too complicated.
Going with I prefer a straight rocker any day. Blue Oyster Cult's the winner.
Do you think Armin really knows music?
Armin knows the heck out of music.
Oh,
Yes.
he voted for me yesterday.
Yeah?
He knows music.
I didn't say he was right. I just... All right. So, what's the score?
It is 11-8.
That's where it should be. Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Good morning, guys. Dave North Providence again.
Hey, Dave.
Just calling in with the answer for that question. So, in this movie, these two guys, young guys, were killed, and they end up meeting Death, and Death is, saying, "Well, I'll let you live if you can beat me at a game." And he's thinking it's going to be chess, but it ends up being Twister and Battleship, a few other games, tic-tac-toe, and he ends up giving them their lives back. They go to hell, they go to heaven. It was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey.
All right, well, we had one of them anyway. We had Bill and Ted. So.
Yeah, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Okay.
But before they play Death, they say, "Don't fear the Reaper" to each other, and they do their little guitar riffs to each other, laughing at each other. So, fun little movie. But have a great weekend, guys. We'll talk to you
You
soon.
too.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
And, all right. So, I think we're gonna call it right now because Joe's out there pacing in the hallway.
I don't really care.
Well, you know,
I don't really care. He's gonna have to drag me out.
I'm more respectful than you are.
Yes, you are.
So. So, hey, we had a lot of fun today. Thank you very much. We'll be back next Tuesday, and we'll have some more show and tell.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
WOON Woonsocket. This ON AM and FM forecast brought to you by Wright's Dairy Farm and